So now we continue with the exercise sum number 14. So exercise, it was 10A, yeah, exercise 10A, sum number 14. We got, find the 10th term from the end of the AP 4, 9, 14 and so on. So it is 14 sum is the given as 4, 9, 14 to 254. You need to find out 10th term from last. Now this is always very tricky when you take the 10th sum from the last, whether 10th sum मैंने लास्ट निकाला फिर ये निकाला निकालते गए तो 10th sum कौन सा आएगा, तो माइनस करने का कि नहीं करने का, तो it is always going to be difficult. So what the best way we can do it is that we take the whole AP to be ulta. So what will happen right now? What is my D? My D is 9 minus 4 is equals to 5. So instead of that, we take the D to be as minus 5 and we take the A to be 254. So if I start from here and I go back like this, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5, minus, तो क्या हो गया? I just want T10 now. T10 is the A plus 9D. It becomes very easy. उसमें क्या मुझे सोचना पड़ेगा कि n कितना है, ये कौन सा वैल्यू है. I first find out this way. Tn is equals to 4 plus n minus 1 into 5 और उसके बाद में n ढूंढूंगा कि अच्छा ये कौन सा वाला टर्म है, तो अच्छा ये 15th टर्म है, तो उसके बाद में 10th सम क्या होगा, 6th होगा या 5th होगा, तो वो कंफ्यूजन नहीं चाहिए. Okay, we don't want to confuse ourselves by the fact that we first find out that how many terms are there in the AP and then वो फिर उसमें से 10th term निकालना, तो -10 करना कि -10 plus 1 करना, तो confusion हो जाता है. क्योंकि जब भी मैं 10th term पीछे से देखता हूँ तो what has happened, this is the, suppose we starting from 100, so is the 10th term from behind 90 or 91? It is 91, 10th term. So 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91 is the 10th term from behind. So इसे subtract 10 से नहीं काम करेगा. Right? So that's why it is better that I take it this way. 100 ही मेरा first number है और उससे 10 ले लिया तो सीधा मुझे 10th term मिल जाएगा. So only thing is, what I need to change is, instead of taking A to be 4, I take A to be 254. Instead of taking D to be 5, I take D to be minus 5. Because we take reverse order. Okay, so in reverse order, D will be minus 5 and A will be 254. So accordingly, T10 will be 254 plus 9 into minus 5. So it is 254 minus 945. So that will give me as 209. So the 10th term from the last. Okay. So 10th term from last is equals to 209. Understood? We'll just cross check the answer also so that there is no confusion later on. The sum number 14 is 209. Yes, so it's more easier rather than trying to find out this value and then subtracting वगैरह करने का जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, so this was sum number 14. We now move on to sum number 16. Find the 31st term of an AP whose 10th term is 38 and 16th term is 74. It's given that T10 is equals to 38 and T16 is equals to 10th term is 38 and 16th term is 74. So we know T10 is equals to A plus 9D. So 38 is equals to A plus 9D and T16 will be equal to A plus 15D. So 74 is equals to A plus 15D. Solving these two equations simultaneously as we did in the earlier sum, A plus 9D is equals to 38, A plus 15D is equals to 74, accordingly we have minus minus minus, ये cancel, ये हो जाएगा minus 6d is equals to minus, this will be 34, 35, 36, 36. So d will be equal to minus 36 upon minus 6. So d is equal to 6. So what do we A? A plus 9 into 6 is equal to 38. So A is equal to 38 minus 54. So that is going to be 16. So that will be 16 as A. Now I know the A, I know the D, I just need to find out the required term. So what is the required term? D16 is given as T31. Okay, sum number 30, sum number 16, T31 is what we need to find out, A plus 30D. Okay, A plus 31 minus 1 into D, that is as per the formula. This is A plus 30D is equals to 16 plus 30 into D is 6. So it equals to 16 plus 180 is equals to 196. So T31 is going to be 196. That was sum number 16. One second. Some error. 164. 16 sum. Yeah. I'll just check up. Oh yeah, we got this thing. It's basically 54. So it's minus 16. So accordingly this will be minus 16, minus 16. So this will giving me 164. Yeah. So yeah, this is the error that we had taken 38 minus 50, 16 बराबर है, but minus 16 आएगा. Obviously 54 is negative. So it is minus 16. So accordingly the answer for the 16 sum will be 164. We now move on to sum number 18. Sum number 18. An AP consists of 60 terms. If the first and the last term are 7 and 125, find the 31st term. So you got 60 terms. So first thing is we are given that n is equals to 60. Total terms are 60. You are given A is equals to 7. The last term L is equals to 125. We need to find T31. Okay. So we know the last term L is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. So we know that 125 is equals to 7 plus N minus 1 into D is not known. But you only know that this is 60. So this is 60 into D. So it is 125 minus 7 is equals to 59D. So that gives me 118, right, is equals to 59D. Therefore D is equals to 118 upon 59, that is equals to 2. So D is equals to 2. Now I just need to place the formula for T31. So T31 is equals to A plus 31 minus 1 into D. So A is given to me as 7. So 7 plus 30 into D is 2. So that is nothing but 7 plus 60 is equal to 67. So T31 will be 67. So that was sum number 18. Sum number 18, the sum is 67. Yeah. We move on to the 20th sum. Sum number 20. If the third term of AB is 5 and the seventh term is 9, again a similar sum, again the third term is equals to 5 and the seventh term is equals to 9. You need to find the 17th term. So we have here that T3 is equals to A plus 2D. So 5 is equals to A plus 2D. That's the first equation. T7 is equals to A plus 6D. So 9 is equals to A plus 6D. That's the second equation. Solving the two equations, A plus 2D is equals to 5. A plus 6D is equals to 9. Minus minus minus. This is minus 4D is equals to minus 4. So D is equals to 1. Okay. Once you get D is equals to 1, you place the value. So A plus 2 into 1 is equals to 5. So A is equals to 5 minus 2. So A is equals to 3. So that's A. We finally find out T17. So T17 is equals to A plus 16D. A value we got as 3 and 16 into 1. So that is 19. So T17 is equals to 19 will be the answer for the last question of the exercise 10A. Is it clear? So that was exercise 10A. Now in exercise 10B, there is nothing new. It is just that you are just going to have some complications in the numbers what are given to you. Otherwise everything remains the same. So we just continue that without any change. So let's start with exercise 10B. So exercise 10B. We start with the first sum. In an AP, 10 times of its 10th term is equal to 30 times of its 30th term. Find the 40th term. Now, for this particular thing, one sec, there is one particular formula, or we can say a particular rule which we can follow to make this sum easier. So that rule is this way, that if m times, it is m times nth term is equals to n times nth term, then Tm plus n is equals to 0. Understand this. M times nth term. Suppose I tell you 5 times the 5th term is equals to 7 times the 7th term. 5 times the 5th term is equals to 7 times the 7th term. Then the 5 plus 7, that is 12th term, will be 0. Understood? This is the rule, or we can say this is a completely calculated fact which has come up due to the AP. AP में ऐसा होता है that if I multiply the second term with 2 and the 8th term with 8, and if I get the same answer, if this multiplication is the same as this one, okay, then the m plus nth term will be 0. So that is exactly what is there in this particular sum, the first sum. What is the sum given to you is that in the AP, 10 times 10th term, 10 into 10th term is given to be equal to 30 into T30. This is given. Therefore, T30 plus 10 is equals to 0. Therefore, T40 is equals to 0. This is direct answer. They asked you 40th term. Therefore, 40th term is equals to 0. This is, you can consider as a rule, a formula which you need to learn. Okay, so m times m is equals to n times m. So Tm plus n will be equal to 0. Got it? 10 into T10 is equals to 30 into T30. In that case, T40 will be 0. We move on to sum number 3. Okay, sum number 3. Which terms of AP 5, 15, 25 and so on will be 130 more than 31st term. So the AP is equals to 5, 15, 25, so on. So we have got A is equals to 5 and D is equals to 15 minus 5 is equals to 10. They have told us that which term of AP will be 130 more than the 31st term. So you know that 31st term will be how much? A plus 31 minus 1 into D. So that will be 5 plus 30 into 10. So that is going to be 305. So therefore 130 more than T31 is equals to 305 plus 130. That will be 435. So what is this 435th term is what we need to find out. So we have over here Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So 435 is equals to A, which is 5, plus n minus 1 into D is 10. So 435 minus 5 is equals to n minus 1 into 10. And this is 430 upon 10 is equals to n minus 1. So 43 plus 1 is equals to n. So n is equals to 44. So it is 44th term. Got it? So we get the answer as the 44th term is 130 more than the 31st term of that AP. So 44th term is the answer. We move on to sum number 5. If the third and the ninth term of an arithmetic progression are 4 and minus 8 respectively, which term of it is 0? Okay, so it is given that T3 is equals to 4 and T9 is minus 8. We have to find out that which is the term 0. Okay, we need to find out Tn is equals to 0, find n. If Tn is equals to 0, then find n. So we have over here the first one as T3 is equals to A plus 2D. So 4 is equals to A plus 2D, first equation. T9 is equals to A plus 7D. So minus 8 is equals to A plus 7D, second equation. Solving them together, A plus 2D is equals to 4. A plus 7D is equals to minus 8. We get here minus minus plus. So this cancels. This is minus 5D is equals to 12. D is equals to minus 12 upon 5. Okay. Yeah, seems to be okay. Now, so we need to find out A. So A plus 2 into minus 12 upon 5 is equals to 4. So that will be A is equals to 4 plus 24 upon 5. This is minus 24 upon 5. So this is this way. So this will be 5 or 20. So 44 upon 5 is A. Okay. So we have now over here A is equals to 44 upon 5 and D is equals to minus 12 upon 5. And you know that Tn is equals to 0. We need to find out n. So 0 is equals to, or we can say first of all, Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. So 0 is equals to 44 upon 5 plus n minus 1 into minus 12 upon 5. Taking on this side, it will be minus 44 upon 5 is equals to minus 12 upon 5 n minus 1. Taking on this side, so it will be 44 upon 5 into minus 5 upon 12 is equals to n minus 1. 5 cancels. minus minus plus, this will be 6 and this 22 and this 11 and 3. So it is minus 11, minus minus cancel. So it is 11 upon 3 plus 1. How can it be? Something is wrong. Making lots of mistakes today. I don't know why. Something going in my mind. T9. It will not be 7. It will be 8 out here. There will be 8 over here. Hence 8 over here. Hence 6 over here. Hence the 6 over here. That will be D is equals to minus 2. Hence simple, minus 2 here. And then it will be plus 4, so A will be 8. Okay, so this is going to be 8, this is going to be minus 2. Accordingly, this is 8, this is minus 2. So this will be, I'll erase this completely. This is minus 8 is equals to minus 2 into n minus 1, so it is minus 8 upon minus 2 is equals to n minus 1. So 4 plus 1 is equals to n, so n is equals to 5th term. So 5th term is 0. Okay, so we have asked to find out the term which will be 0, so it is the 5th term of the AP which will be 0. Okay. We now move on to sum number 7. Okay, we have sum number 7 now. For what value of n, the nth term of AP, that is given as 63, 65, 67 and so on, an nth term of the AP, 3, 10 and 17 are equal. So another equation is 3, 10, 17, so and so. So it's given that what value of n, the nth term of AP of this and this are equal. So I want one particular value of n in which both the values of year and year it will be equal. So what we do is, first of all we take up this one is this T, we'll take the first one, A is equals to 63 and D is equals to 65 minus 63 is equals to 2. Okay, we got another one as A1 D1 लेते हैं. This is A2 is equals to 3 and D2 is equals to 10 minus 3 is equals to 7. You want the Tn1 should be equal to Tn2. So that means A1 plus n minus 1 into D1 is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D2, where n is the same number. 63 plus n minus 1 into D1 is 2 is equals to 3 plus n minus 1 into D2 is 7. Opening the brackets, it will be 63 plus 2n minus 2 is equals to 3 plus 7n minus 7. N on this side and others on this side, or make n on this side. So it is 61 over here and this is minus 4. So when it comes here it will be plus 4 is equal to 7n minus 2n. So 65 is equals to 5n. So n will be equal to 65 upon 5. So n is equals to 13. So 13th term of both will be equal. Okay, so that was the answer, that the 13th term of this AP and this AP would be the same, right? That was sum number 7. We move on to sum number 9. If the number n minus 2, 4n minus 1 and 5n plus 2 are in AP, find the value of n in its next two terms. Okay, so we have got A, first of all it is n minus 1, next is 4n minus 1, the next is 5n plus 2. They have given you these numbers and you need to find out that what will be the next two numbers. So yeah, that was okay, some number. Okay. So first of all, what we see is that the d over here and the d over here is going to be the same. So I can know that 4n minus 1 minus n minus 1 is equals to 5n plus 2 minus 4n minus 1. So this will give me 4n minus 1 minus n plus 1 is equals to 5n plus 2 minus 4n plus 1. So ये cancel हुआ और यहाँ पे तो this will be 3n is equals to n plus 3. So n over here it will be 2n is equals to 3. Right? Or we can have n is equals to 3 upon 2. 9. 4n minus 1 is 3n. One sec, let me check the question. 4 minus 2. I told you I am making a lot of mistakes today. 4n minus 2, so this is 2 over here. So this is plus 2. So this is 3n plus 1. So when it comes here, it will be 2n and this will be 2. So therefore this will be 2. So n is equals to 1. Okay. Once you know this, what will be the first term? A will be equal to n minus 2 is equals to 1 minus 2 is equals to minus 1. The next one will be 4n minus 1 is equals to 4 into 1 minus 1 is equals to 4 minus 1 is 3. Then 5n plus 2 is equals to 5 into 1 plus 2 is equals to 7. So accordingly, d is equals to 7 minus 3 is equals to 4. So therefore, this is T1, T2, T3. There will be T4. What will be T4? The next, we want the next two numbers also. So T4 will be A plus 3D is equals to minus 1 plus 3 into 4. So it's 11. And T5 will be A plus 4D is equals to minus 1 plus 16 is equals to 15. Therefore, AP will be equal to minus 1, 3, 7, 11, 15. Understood? The next two numbers will be 11 and 15. So that was sum number 9. Right? We now move on to sum number 11. Sum number 11. If A, B and C are in AP, show that 4A, 4B, 4C are in AP. So it is given that A, B and C are in AP. So that means B minus A is equals to C minus B. Right? So now the numbers given to us is 4A, 4B and 4C. So we have over here 4B minus 4A will be equal to 4 common, B minus A, and this will be 4C minus 4B will be equal to 4 common, C minus B. Because this is same, 4 is 4 and this is same, therefore 4B minus A is equal to 4C minus B, therefore 4A, 4B and 4C in AP. Right? You can see because this are equal. They are given that A and B are in AP. So automatically this thing we are using here. This and these are equal. So automatically into 4 करेंगे तो equally आने वाला है. There can't be any change. So that is the first part of the 11th sum. We take the second part of the 11th sum. A, same way, A, B and C are in proportion, are in AP, so B minus A is equals to C minus B, and then they are given A plus 4, B plus 4 and C plus 4, okay? So again we can see B plus 4 minus A plus 4 will be B plus 4 minus A minus 4, so 4 gets cancelled, it's B minus A, and over here the next one is C plus 4 minus B plus 4, that will be C plus 4 minus B minus 4, 4 gets cancelled, C minus B. So you can see this is same as this, therefore A plus 4, B plus 4 and C plus 4 in AP. That was sum number 11. We move on to sum number 13. And 15, two questions left out, so I'll just continue in the same video. Sum number 13. Fourth term of AP is equal to 3 times its first term and 7 times exceeds twice the third term by 1. Find the first term and the common difference. Okay, we'll do this one. So, hold one sec. So fourth term of an AP is 3 times its first term. So T4 is equals to 3 times A. That's the first thing. So we know that A plus 3D is equals to 3A. So we can see over here that if I take it on this side, 2A minus 3D is equals to 0. That's the first equation. What's the next? Seventh term exceeds twice the third term by 1. Seventh term, the T7 exceeds, that is, it is more than the third term, twice the third term. So minus 2 times the third term is equals to 1. So we see over here, this is A plus 6D minus 2 times A plus 2D is equals to 1. So A plus 6D minus 2A minus 4D is equals to 1. So that is minus A plus 2D is equals to 1. Solving this 2, we are multiplying this by 2 to get this as 2A minus 3D is equals to 0 and minus 2A plus 4D is equals to 2. So we get this cancelled, this is D is equals to 2. What will be A? Minus A plus 2 into 2 is equals to 1. So minus A is equals to 4. So it is minus 3. So A is equals to 3. So the answer is A is equals to 3 and D is equals to 2. And the first term is equals to 3 and the difference is 2. That was sum number 13. We move on to the last sum of this exercise. That is sum number 15. Sum number 15. If an AP is M term is N and N term is M, show that rth term is this one. So M term is equals to N. So it is T M is equals to N. That is A plus N minus 1 into, or we can say Tm is already M. So Tm into D, M minus R into D is equals to N. Okay. Next thing we have got is nth term is equals to M. So that gives me A plus N minus 1 into D is equals to M. We need to find out, show that TR is equals to M plus N minus R. That is what we need to prove. So you see over here TR. What is TR? Is equals to A plus R minus 1 into D. Right? So let's see what is to be done now. We just go for the simultaneous equation as usual. So we'll take this equation and this equation. So 1 and 2. So we have over here A plus md minus d is equals to n. A plus nd minus d is equals to m. Or let us keep it this way only. M minus 1 d, n minus 1 d. So minus minus minus, this gets cancelled. So it will be m minus 1 d minus n minus 1 d is equals to n minus n. Did you understand this? We are just taking this minus this is equals to n minus n. Okay? Taking this thing, so it will be md minus d minus nd minus d. This is bracket. So this is equals to n minus m. So md minus d minus nd plus d is equals to n minus m. So dd gets cancelled. So d common, we got m. M minus n is equals to n minus m. So what we see over here is that d into minus, or we can say over here that d is equals to m minus 1, we'll take it minus 1 common outside and then say m minus n upon m minus n. Why we are taking this in? Because this is n minus n, this is n minus m. So if I take out minus 1 outside, it will become n minus m. Right? See this, minus m plus n. Plus n minus n. Okay, so I'm just taking it outside. So that's why d is going to be minus 1. And what will be a? A over here will be, we put it in the equation that a plus n minus 1 into d is equals to m. So we have a plus n minus 1 into minus 1 is equals to m. So a is equals to, or we can say a minus n plus 1 is equals to m. So a is equals to m plus n minus 1. Now let's take the r. So what is r? Tr is equals to, we take this equation, a plus r minus 1 into d. What is r? A? M plus n minus 1 into r minus 1 into minus 1. D is minus 1. So it is m plus n minus 1 plus, this is minus r, so it is minus r plus 1. ये cancel हो गया. So Tr is equals to m plus n minus r. This is the required thing what they asked us to prove. Exactly equal. Very good, sir. Mark it. Okay. So we'll stop here for this video. We'll continue in the next video.